Hello, my name is nujumkey, and welcome to TableCraft, episode 1. Oh, I can't break the grass. This is Spawn, if you couldn't tell. I am going to really quickly, we're going to build something today. Hopefully we'll finish it, but I don't know. If not, we'll just go to 2 episodes with it. I do want to make a little bit more progress than I made in my last server, but really quickly, what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you guys around the server, because I imagine we're going to have a lot of people coming and joining the server anew, and they'll probably want something of a tour. This is a whitelisted server, but that's mostly so we don't just get random people coming on and grieving the whole thing. If you would like to join the server, feel free to message me on YouTube or NPC Killer, who is the server owner, who is youtube.com/NPC Killer. He has like 10 more subscribers than me, you know, not saying that he's a better YouTuber than me, just saying he's got like 10 more subscribers. It's just 10 more subscribers. Anyways, yeah. YouTube.com/NPC Killer. I just realized how awkward it looks because it's big. Hold on. This will not look as good, but maybe I can do this. YouTube.com/NPC Killer. Yeah. And then if you want like actual good content, you can go to youtube.com/nujumkey. So yeah, this is Spawn. This is likely where you're going to spawn. Well, likely more in the water there. You should be very... The blue beacon is very visible. NPC Killer made these houses, I believe. Maybe he had some help from a friend who... I'm not entirely sure what his name is. Hold on, he's got a house back here. Here's a village, but all the villagers were murdered because zombies, obviously. Here's him. Hippin? Sounds like a hobbit. Hobbit Hippin! At your service. We do have some farms set up. I don't know if we'll actually have animal farms set up, because there's the only real animal around here is sheep. Generally, if you're going to want like a farm, you're going to want all sorts of stuff. But yeah, if you're looking for foodstuffs, feel free to put it here. Feel free to just leave the seeds and take the actual food. We also have beets, which is one of the new features of the server. I will probably do like a 1.9 patch rundown sort of video eventually. Not this episode, because I want to start off with like a sort of toury type of deal. But maybe next episode I'll give some thoughts on the combat update, because I have some complaints. I have some positive notes as well. This is a tree farm for all of your wood needs. I've been abusing this a little bit. I've been cutting down all the birch trees over and over and over, so there's probably a bunch of birch saplings in there. Yeah, so that's basically Spawn. Also, this is NPC Killer's house. I will probably have a build here eventually, but I don't know yet. I don't know if I want to do weekly videos on this server, because I kind of want my Minecraft stuff to be of higher quality than it has been in the past. This is what we're going to be building today. The intention for this is to be a watchtower. I'm hoping to build it a little bit tall and then make like a balcony sort of thing to overlook the spawn. This might actually be a little bit too far back. I made it kind of low because I wanted it to look really impressive when you came up to it, right? So you would walk up to it and it would be like, oh my god, that's so tall. But I'm having second thoughts about it because it's kind of hard to build a really tall watchtower. I don't know, maybe I'll have to make a second one somewhere over there in the desert to be like a little bit more useful as a watchtower. But yeah, that's what we'll be doing today. This is my little house thing. So there's NPC Killer and Spawn. Here's where I'm currently situated at. I will likely move in the very near future. I should probably fix my hotbar, because I keep looking at my hot bear. I love hot bears. Hot bar. Like, I should press 5 for my food, right? I should press 3 for my shovel. I should press 6 for my torches. And it's like, wait a minute, that's not how this works. Nerd Films is also on the server. You might know him as Nerdy Crafter or Nerd Universe. He hosted the last server that I really enjoyed, which was the Nerdcraft server. And you probably remember I rage quit that server because we got griefed heavily. Couldn't really do anything on that server, which was fairly annoying. Chris, you gotta take care of your lawn, man. Someone's gonna fall in here. Look at me, being a good Samaritan, taking care of it for you. I'm also cutting your grass for you. Actually, I don't know if he wants... Some people like the grass. I don't. My OCD gets triggered super hard when I see grass. So I usually like punch grass, but see, so he's taking advantage of the grass here. He's like trying to make it look very pretty. Yeah, this is Chris's lot. This is Chris's very nice house, which I am talking about while also talking about griefing. It should go without question. Let's take a look inside. It's a very nice house. It's a very nice house. That please don't grief, I guess. It's like, okay, griefing is one of those things where I feel like there's two sides of a brain, right? There's like the animal side and then there's the rational side. And I feel like griefing's one of those things where the animal side just takes over and it's like, screw it, this'll be funny, or screw it, this'll just mess with them a little bit, screw it, I'll just take like a few bits of iron, they probably don't need it, right? Like, people who grief just aren't using the rational side of their brain, I feel like. So yeah, please don't grief, or we will probably ban you if you ask to join, which again, just ask. It is, oh god, that was a weird burp. It is a YouTuber only whitelisted server, but the whitelist is sort of more protection than anything else. So kind of controlled. Oh, we also have Demo Maker. You might also remember him from the Nerdcraft server. He's recently joined. Let's get rid of the seeds. I have no need. So one direction is my base, one direction is spawn, and one direction, and this is like Crazy Chris's house. Crazy Chris. That name does not roll off the tongue well, man. Like, you gotta work on that. You gotta find something catchier. Or just call yourself Chris, you know? Like, Crazy Chris. Sure, it's like, I get it, it's kind of jokey, gimmicky, haha, we're so weird, but, like, let's be honest here, you do Let's Plays, man, you're about as box standard as it gets. I'm of course joking, like, don't take my criticism to heart. Anyways, I'm probably going to head back to my base. Oh my god, this is the part of the world that's so friggin'... So, I guess we may as well start with one complaint about the 1.9 update, right? Since I'm just walking around and I'm kinda too lazy to make a cut. So, the mobs, the skeletons specifically act very different, right? And the way you're supposed to fight the skeletons, you're supposed to have the shield up and you're supposed to hold it like this. Here's the thing. Look at how much of my screen is blocked by this stupid shield, right? Like, as a creativity toy, Minecraft is basically all about building, so polishing the combat is, in my opinion, a little bit pointless, but I understand why they would do it, right? People have been complaining about how bad the Minecraft combat is for ages, and people keep trying to do combat in Minecraft. They kept doing, like, UHC and stuff. I mean, UHC is probably, like, the only form of combat I would personally like to see, because that's a lot of survival instead of just, like, oh, swing your sword and hopefully you hit the other person more times and live, right? Spleef is also one of those really interesting ones, because it's more positioning, platforming kind of dealio, but actual, like, Minecraft combat was always kind of like, mash the buttons, and whoever mashed harder won, basically. Well, not whoever mashed harder, whoever landed the first hit won. Yeah, get out of here, you scrub. So, the thing about the Minecraft update that bugs me is that if your main tool for combating skeletons is this shield, you want to have it up all the time, but it blocks so much of your screen. It's just really annoying, like, trying to build like this. I guess it's not impossible, it's just annoying. Should probably set this up, huh? I suppose I could do the thing where I have two different textures of stone to make it, like, all fancy, but, yeah, I don't really have an excuse. I should have left, like, half of that as normal stone, but whatever. So, currently my plan is, have a cobblestone base and then go 3, 1, 3, 1, and then, like, increment it, like, inward, right? So, how many is this? This is actually 3, so I'll put a stone brick here, and then I'll put, By the way, if you're not ready for PG, if you were expecting PG-13 me to show up, you're at the wrong party, friend. That's all I have to say. So I'll do one like this. Oh, I'm an idiot. So we'll go boom, boom, and then we'll do 3 more up, and then eventually we'll put the balcony. So that's how I'm going to build. Right. Time lapse. Alright, we are back. What I would say is looking acceptable. I really need to do something about the top. I don't like the way the top looks, right? So yeah, that was a lot of building to do. In fact, how long is this record? This is a 40-minute recording, so that should give you an idea of how much I had to speed up that footage. Oh, and it's still got spots in the back. So I went a little bit spontaneous and changed some things mid-build. For one thing, these holes are now... For one thing, I added floors, because what's the point of a watchtower if you're not really able to look at things through them? So I wanted to add sort of like balconies was the idea, right? I wanted to add some balconies. Wait, is it here? It's one of you guys. Oh my god, I'm just gonna tear all of these out. No, not you. Must be you. What? Hold on, these balconies are lying to me somewhere. Somewhere, somehow. Aha, you're back here. I actually quite like how that looks. Actually, let me just move it up one more. And then it looks like proper, like, balcony style, you know? Because, like, you have a little indent, sure. I like uneven surfaces, which is probably why I don't like... I'm gonna be honest, I don't think this is very good. There could be a lot of improvements. Definitely this ladder system is kind of wonky. But I can't really think of, like, a way I could implement stairs to make this look good, you know what I mean? Where did that... Hold on. My brain farted. Where was that hole? Not you. So it's like gonna be the very last one? Not even. Oh, so is it just something underneath that I need to... Oh, Demo's here. Hey. Hold on. Hey. Demo, as you all know, was on my last server. In fact, he was the only person I think I ever pranked on that server. So feel free to check that out if you're into nostalgia bits. Anyways, yeah, I guess this will be it. I should go ahead and light these edges up. I'm actually going to run out of torches, but I have the perfect amount of torches. This was all planned, by the way. I had this in Creative Worlds. This is just because it looks like shit doesn't mean I don't plan this stuff. Is this your first time on server? Maybe I should get him on Skype real quick for his opinion, because I think Demo Maker's a little bit better of a builder than me. Yeah, but that's about it. This is the balconies, and if you don't remember, let me go ahead and show you this weirdness. I don't even know what to make of this. Let's try and make it a little bit more like everything else. So yeah, this is the build. I apologize for it not looking the greatest, but hopefully the function will work out a lot better, right? It's definitely very cool just being like from this high up vantage point. I can see... Rip. I can see Chris's house from over here. I wonder if I can see Demo Maker. You can probably see me. You know what? Hold on. Before we end the episode, which we should end, yeah, I should talk a little bit about my plans for the server. I just want to get like a further away look. Maybe say hi to Demo Maker. I want to sort of try and do like a build an episode. That's probably not going to pan out, so most likely it's going to be one build per 2 episodes, but I want to try and build things at a much faster rate than I have been, right? Yeah, it's like not even taller. I might want to make it taller. You know what I want to do? I want to make it taller. Maybe add a different texture of stone as well, because right now it just kind of... This actually looks really out of place, doesn't it? It looks like it belongs over there in the desert, but instead it's over here. And it doesn't even look like a proper lighthouse because it doesn't have the proper lighthouse top. So maybe next episode we will polish this up. Most likely we will add some kind of lighting fixture. Maybe we'll just make it taller, right? Like, look at the three. This base is kind of big, and then this is small, and then this looks even smaller because of the comparison to these two. And then this just looks huge. So maybe we just need to make this middle base a little bit, like, maybe one more higher. We don't even have to change this one. We can just make it go from 3, 4, 3, 3, 4, 4. And then because this is 5, we can expand this to 5 again. And then we can add, like, a lighthouse sort of thing. Maybe make this taller. Or maybe it's just this hill. Maybe I should just flatten this hill. Because, keep in mind, things are only as big as the things they're next to, right? So if this build... Oh my god, is my lighthouse as tall as that tree? The tree is taller than my lighthouse. No, you have to go down as well. No, but seriously. If you have something really tall next to something about as tall, it doesn't look very tall, does it? Like, if I go up to this lighthouse, right? People will be like, okay, that's a pretty reasonable height. But next to this hill, it's actually not very reasonable, is it? And also, I thought I got rid of all the spawn spots. So, yeah, I'll probably do some work off camera, maybe show the fruits of my labor at the end of the next episode. I want to experiment with the design a little bit. I like the cobblestone texture, actually, so maybe we'll add, like, some kind of cobblestone texture to, like, the top end to extend the lighthouse without making it look so desert-y, for lack of a better word. I could also just replace it with oak wood, all of this birch, right? Like, one of the big issues is the birch wood. The freaking hell. It's a good thing we have, the thing that turns off explosions. We have that on. So yeah, I might try and replace all of this with oak wood, and I'm not sure how long that'll take. Probably a pretty significant amount of time. Anyways, like the video if you can appreciate the amount of effort that went into this monstrosity. And thank you all for watching. If you want to see more TableCraft content, Crazy Chris, or I think his YouTube channel's Looney Raccoon, he's done 2 videos so far. Nerd Films has also done 1 video. If you want to check out their other content, that would be swell. I know Chris is doing some weird Portal Knights game. I know it's gotten very popular, but I have no idea what Portal Knights is about. And Nerd has done some... What has he done? I think he's done Stardew Valley. I didn't actually watch it myself. Yeah, he had like a mic issue or something. So don't watch Stardew Valley on Nerds. I know NPC Killer, hey, server owner, he's also done some Stardew Valley. So go ahead, check all those guys out. Demo Maker's here. I don't actually know what Demo Maker does. I've not seen his channel in a while. But yeah, he's also in my recommendations list, so check all those guys out. Thank you all for watching. My name is nujumkey. If you want to join the server, again, just leave a message on my YouTube, and I will see you guys in my next video. Or on the server. Hey, who knows, right? Thank you all for watching. Bye.